question I'm going to talk to you. All right, now, I have to ask you a question, right? What is God-given nationality?
God-given nationality.
That's a religion, right? Like, what's your race, like your nationality? Black African American. Now, who gave us them terms, Black African American?
Who gave it to us?
Yeah, who gave us that term?
I think the Caucasian folks.
That's right. The Caucasians, the white people. And so, what did they call you before African American? They gave us different name, like Afro American. We was called Negro. We was called colored. And what was that? We was called colored. Then they just give us African American. Then they just give us black. You know, so
The form was called niggas.
exactly was called nigger, right? So they keep
I wish
changing.
somebody would call me that.
Right, but that's what they call us. You know, so our nationality keeps changing every so couple
You're
years.
talking to somebody about the word.
Right. So now let's get Deuteronomy
7.
Yeah.
Deuteronomy.
Now we gotta show y'all according to God who y'all be, right?
Right.
You're not black, you're not African American. Y'all are God's chosen people. Right? This you listening?
Oh,
You gotta
yeah.
listen. This is very important. Like, this is life or death. Alright, so make sure you pay attention closely. Deuteronomy 76.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse number 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So the Most High God, he's talking to the Israelites. He said the Israelites are special and they're above all people upon the face of the earth. Now these will be the Israelites, right? So the Israelites are special. They're holy unto the Most High and above everybody upon the face of the earth. Now when you think about special, who are the special people upon the earth? Who's dominating everything they do?
Us.
Us. Who dominating cooking? Who dominating sports? Who look the best? Who create all the trends? The TikToks, the music. Who is the entertainment? The music, the movies you watch. Who got the class? Our people. The Most High God said the Israelites are special and they're above everybody upon the face of the earth. Nobody looks more better than our people. Nobody can cook better than us. Nobody cook better than her. Nobody cook better than you, sister.
Right, exactly.
Right? We look the best. Nobody more stronger than
You know
our
nobody
people.
don't put that in her.
Imagine our people in a boxing. Who's gonna win the boxing? Our people or a damn Chinese man? We gonna tear them up every time. Right? So the Most High God said the Israelites are above everybody. Now let's get Deuteronomy 28, 15. Now we're gonna prove to y'all that y'all the descendants of the Israelites, right?
Okay. Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse number 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So now he told the Israelites, but you gotta ask yourself, we the best people on the face of the earth, and the Most High made us above everybody.
Right.
Why do we live the way we live? Why do we live in the hood? Why do we live in the ghettos? Why are we? It seems like we're struggling. It seems like everyone else can go to college, they go to school, everyone seems to be prospering, but for us, it seems like why are we in the hood? Why is our house lit? Why do we have roaches?
Right.
What's going on? It's because we didn't listen to the Most High God. The Lord says it's going to come to pass if we don't hearken and listen, that all these curses are going to come upon you and overtake you. Now let's read some of the curses that befell us. Right? Let's read the next verse.
Verse number 16.
So these are one of the curses that will come upon the Israelites for not listening unto the Most High God. Let's read it.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So one of the curses is that the Israelites was going to be cursed in the city. Every city we go to, who is living cursed? Right? Every city we go to, who's living cursed? We are. Who's living in the hood, in the slums?
Right.
And
And
still
you know what?
right.
If we all came together, it would not be like that.
Yeah, you could say that.
We need to protest, y'all, for real.
No, this is what we need to do. We gotta listen to the Most High God. We gotta keep the commandments. Because we came together before. We gathered, we marched together. And guess what? It never works. It just somehow never prospers. We might march for a week, and guess what? It go to naught. It's because we're not coming together and keeping God's commandments. Right. It will never work unless we come together and keep God's commandments.
Right.
The reason why we gotta protest in the streets is because we broke God's commandments. The reason we get shot in the streets, the reason we got knees on our neck, the reason why look at what happened to Sonia Baxter, man. That cop came in and he started right in his face, man. What happened to George Floyd? He got a knee on his neck for over 10 minutes, man.
Yeah, y'all see what happened to that guy McDonald's the other day? For nothing.
Yeah.
Just like he was sitting there.
So that's
What if it was a Caucasian person He wouldn't have did that.
Nope.
He hit him for nothing. That dude didn't hit him.
And again, all this happening, it's a reason behind it. It's not just a coincidence that we seem like we're being targeted, right? Because it don't happen to everybody. The Chinese man, he's not going through that affliction and that trouble. He's not going through that. Where's the Chinese man getting shot in the street? Where's the Chinese man having a protest saying Chinese lives matter? Why do we have to say our lives
But how
matter?
many times when they Mexican man downtown, they said they put it on the guy who was trying to rob him. The Mexican man didn't get no time.
Yeah.
He didn't go to jail.
Yeah, see that?
But let it have been one of us. I don't care if we would have did it to another black person. They still would have locked us up.
I'm sorry, y'all. How much you got to read? I ain't trying to
It's
cut
only a
you.
couple more.
Okay.
Couple more verses.
I ain't trying to take y'all off the. I love God and everything, but I'm trying to.
We're gonna get some more. We're gonna get some more. But we just want y'all to understand how serious this is.
No, we know. No, we know for real. We got the same color. You know, we got the
It's
same
about
color.
nationality. But this is, look, listen, y'all leave here. This is life or death. Now, if y'all don't take heed to the words of the Most High, guess what? He gonna require y'all souls. The Lord, remember, what we was taught in this world, like I started off with your nationality, we don't know who we are. A lot of people
Yeah, look, who is that? Exactly.
okay, good.
Yeah, we don't know who that is. Come on now.
Alright, good.
What is that?
But it's more
How
to
you
it.
know that's him?
It's look, it's
That's
more to it.
not how they say he is.
That's right. That's the most important. We don't.
You know he is that good. That's he good looking, but you know he good looking. Come on now.
Right.
Why he got to
But
be like this?
like we said, it's more, this is serious, man. This is who we are. Like, Yahweh Shah, he's not a so-called black man for no reason. We are his children, man. Right? So we got to be serious about following the king. But when the king comes back, if you wasn't doing what the king told you to do, hey, things will happen, man. All right, so let me get some more. Let's get 68, now I'm going to get Revelation.
Deuteronomy chapter 28.
Now I got to ask you,
68.
how did we get here? How did we get to America? How did the black man get to America?
From the river of Adam and Eve.
Okay, no. How did the African Americans get here to America? Which way? Did we fly here? How did we get here? No. Transportation wise. No, we was brought here on slave ships. No, we didn't know about slavery captivity on boat. Right? We was pulling them slave ships, stacked like sardines. Right? Stacked together, bunched together, and we was brought here
Under this.
under the ship. Yeah.
Right.
Now we're gonna read that out the Bible. Right? Get 68.
Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Right, so the Most High shall bring you into Egypt again. Another word for Egypt, right? It's slavery or bondage. That's what we're doing in ancient Egypt. The Lord shall bring you back into Egypt or slavery again with ships this time. How did we get here to America? On slave ships. Go ahead.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
And we were sold unto our enemies. Who's our enemies? Who we sold to?
Slaves.
The bastards.
White folks.
The white men. We were sold unto the white men. The Lord called them our enemies. We have to understand that we have enemies upon the earth. They will always be your enemies, right? For bondmen, that's slave man and slave woman, right? And no man shall buy you. Let me get one more. Revelation 1:14.
Revelation chapter 1 and verse number 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire, and his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace, and his voice as the sound of many waters.
Right, so when Yahweh Shai come back, his real name, they call him Jesus. His true Hebrew name is Yahweh Shai. When Yahweh Shai comes back, people will die. If y'all don't take this serious, the Lord will kill you. Right, this is not a game, this is not a joke, this is not a thing. We are to warn our people before the destruction comes, just as Noah did. Noah went out there and warned the people. If the people didn't listen, guess what? They was put to death.
Right.
So y'all must take heed to the warning. Y'all got the flyer? Get y'all a flyer? Get them a flyer. Yeah. So again, we the Israelites, we the Lord's chosen people. And the brother got anything else to say? Got anything else to say to them?
Now they said we got to keep the commandments. That's how we show the Lord we love him. When you read John the 14th chapter and the 15th verse, the Lord said, if you love me, keep my commandments. And it's not just the 10. Right? What's something that our people eat that we know we shouldn't eat?
I don't eat it at all.
What about shrimp?
I don't eat that either.
Not shrimp? Now this is, I'm just turning the sign around because
I don't eat pork. I don't eat shrimp.
all praise to the Most High. Right? So we got to keep our temple holy, keep our temple clean. Right? Because, again, the Lord coming back as a fearsome man of war to deliver his people out of his spiritual needs. Right? So, again, what's your nationality?
Black African American.
You're not. You're not black African. Black is a color. You're not the color. You're African American is the name of two white men. Yeah, the people you know about Moses. People that parted the Red Sea. I mean, Moses parted the Red Sea. The people that was in Egypt, the Israelites. That's who you are. You the Hebrew Israelites of the Bible.
Real Jew.
The apple of the Lord's eye. The Lord's special possession. So you gotta get Deuteronomy 14 real quick. I think that's Deuteronomy 14, 1 and 2. Yeah, the Lord doesn't play about his people. So, and then again, if you're not doing what the Lord wants you to do, he's not gonna play with you. The Lord's just gonna put you down. Is that what I want? Go ahead, read that.
This is Deuteronomy 14, verse number 2. For thou art a holy people.
Right, we're a set. Holy means set apart. You can look at our people and tell we're not Africans. Africans don't even like us.
Exactly.
We're different than them. We're the Lord's people. So we're a holy, set apart people, meaning we can't do what everybody else does. The Lord gave us special days, like the Passover is coming up. The Sabbath day. Today is the Sabbath day. We're not supposed to be buying and selling on today, the seventh day.
Yeah.
What?
Unto the Lord thy talking, and the Lord have chosen thee to be a peculiar people.
And this is the last thing. And God's name is Yahweh. That's God's name. Not Jehovah, his name is Yahweh. So we're a special people unto Yahweh. Go ahead.
And said to be a peculiar people unto himself,
Right. Above
all the nations that are upon the earth.
So we can't do what everybody else does. We got to keep the commandments of the Bible. And read y'all word. We out here every Saturday. Y'all got the YouTube channel. I know y'all got the scriptures out there. Get into your scriptures before the great and terrible day of the Lord coming. And we can see it coming. We see the earthquakes in diverse places. We see the racial tension adding up. Because the Lord said race wars will happen. Civil wars will happen. Society as we know it is going to look nothing like this when the Messiah makes his second coming. It's going to look like it's going to look like a third world country. Soon. It's worse than that. Way worse than that. And we have to be under the protection of the Heavenly Father. But we got to show them we want that by keeping the commandments now. Because we're under grace. But you don't pay your light bill, they give you like a week. What happens if you don't pay that light bill?
A week.
Well, not even. Yeah, you're not even. Yeah, they give you a week.
They give, like, if
Couple
after
days.
the second notice, a couple days.
Couple days. So we under that grace. We got a couple days. After a couple days, that's it. Y'all the Hebrew Israelites. Y'all just sent from Esther, Judith, Moses, Daniel, the mighty women and men of this Bible. The Bible's our history book. So y'all get into y'all history and learn what to do, how to serve God in the last days. All right, we lay our sisters, y'all be safe. We out here every Sabbath day. We out here every Saturday. All right?
What's her name?
Falak.
Falak.
All right. All right. All praise to the
Thank
Most
you.
High.